Yeah, thanks for your um whole intro. Just maybe I only have three questions. Firstly, what's your advantage to onboard those brands, especially they have rich experiences in Web2. The second one, nowadays, I do think there are lots of competitors, same as you guys want to do, let's say Web2 users or to onto Web3 and also give them some reward. What is your competitive advantage? So the third one is maybe in the future, what's your target market? Especially the people are used to use those existing shopping platform. So how you can translate them to Web3. So that's the three key question. Thank you.
Okay, sure. So on the first question,
may I take this? Hello, my name is Gary.
Yeah, hi,
Gary.
Yeah.
I'm a co-founder of Trend. So the first part of your question is, I would answer it then. We're the only entity which is heavily targeting brick and mortars in the physical space. There is nobody even close with building the social commerce platform on top of the brick and mortars. So e-commerce per se is our secondary stage. We go into the physical space to bring people through Web 2 to Web 3, where we have pretty much no competition. So the reason why brands and malls want to deal with us is for that reason only. You see, e-commerce is basically a brick and mortar killer in a way. And the dilemma that they face is brands never learn in the first place how to sell online, how to balance their physical presence and their online presence. And they have a huge competition, like you said. One of them is Amazon, for example, which is basically a mono brand. So the reason why brands looking for the solution to keep their sovereignty and independence is what we're tackling. That's the main issue, and that's the main solution that we're building. Ability to a multi-chain environment. I'm talking about multi-chain. So imagine a huge real estate system with 300 different merchants inside. What is the actual solution for them to bridge between their physical sale, which is a foot traffic, and their online sale? So this is what we're targeting. We're creating a one-stop shop in a way, like a TikTok for shopaholics, something which is easy, accepted, with easy-going interface to everybody. And then we're turning malls into a service, very similar to Targets, to Starbucks. Our main emphasis in articulation of this problem is people should go to malls more often and spend more money. So essentially, that kind of, and Web3 extension to it is understood with younger generation. That's why we're targeting Gen Z. And because they already know what crypto is, they know what Bitcoin is, they know what Web3, at least articulation of Web3, they're aware of it. So it's about 1 billion of them, half of them are shopping in malls. So that's actually to answer the first part of your question. So because we're targeting physical space first, we feel that that's the first of its kind. It's a very strong position, and that user acquisition strategy, the go-to-market strategy, is unique to us.
Got it. Yeah, I do think so. In the future, it should be a trend between physical world for crypto world. It's definitely need to combine with each other. So yeah, I agree with you guys, especially in this opinion. But how you identify your project? You can like a socialFi project or probably just thinking as a trading platform. So just a wonderful.
It's very interesting. So we have two. The way I see it is, and Pavel mentioned the omni-channeling part, right? The utility-like ability to choose something in a fast pace, because the span of decision making, especially with young people right now in post-COVID time, is really fast. We're talking about 8 seconds to make a decision, right? So the reason why Amazon is, for example, is not really fit into that category because of seek and search. You see, millions of products are being put in there, and you need to spend a long time identifying what is it you need, unless you already know. And that's a very short cycle of buying power. We feel that if you transparently build this so-called real-life presentation from physical space, right, and you present it in a very fast format, similar to TikTok, people will spend less time thinking about what they need and more time about, scoping and going on their journeys, right? So in a way, we can identify ourselves as a social system, as a social commerce system on top of the physical brick and mortars.
Okay. Yeah.
Where
Yeah, and
digital
rather-
entertainment, digital part, entertainment, any form of, what the industry is calling shoppertainment is just a way of going through that journey, right? But really, this is a social system, social platform on top of the physical world.
Got it.
And to tap in your second and third question very briefly, in regard to the competition, right? So there are other apps like Steppen, for example, that makes onboarding smooth in a way, but that is very niche to runners, right? So how many runners are on this planet? Way less than shoppers. So this is in a way why our positioning we feel is stronger from that perspective. And on the market side, we are tapping into in the beginning on Europe because those are the largest malls from a luxury perspective, and then in US, and afterwards Asia. But again, target market are Generation Z because they have different spending patterns, they have different expectations, they already are very familiar to use live streams, shopping, and all of that, right? So for us, they are the perfect match for our solution. It's very hard for other generations to transition smoothly into this.
So the main factor, I would say, I want to just add to it, is we figure out the motivation for younger people to shop this way, and at the same time, socially connect with each other and promote their journey.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Yeah, it's a good idea for your target market.
So thank
Okay,
you so much, Stella. Those were some really great questions, and we really appreciate your input. And
Sure.
thank you to presenters, and we'll see everyone in the clubhouse, which
Thank
the link is right there. So thanks again. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you then.